Okay, things just got really exciting with this song. Behind the scenes, so these are all of the notes that are in the chords in the whole song. Behind the scenes, I added in this little pad. And this as well, this lush pad. Just to kind of add to the atmosphere of this part of the song. And then I also came up with a load of lyrics as well. I feel like explaining the lyric process to your own personal thing is really, really hard. Remember when I first ever started writing music, I was like, there's no way I can make music. I don't know how to write lyrics. But I think it changing mindset and also looking at how other artists you admire write their songs can also allow you to tap into being able to write lyrics. I mean, something that I typically do is I have a lot of lyrics already wrote out on my phone, and not necessarily lyrics, just sort of things that I want to say in my brain. I kind of write them down on the notes in my phone, and then I can go back at those notes and kind of adapt them to fit a certain song. Like sometimes a line might not fit, but if I arrange it and kind of change it differently, it then starts to fit. Like this line here, I want you to move on even though it hurts. That's not what the original line was in my notes, but it was very, very similar. So I usually try and tap into what I have on my notes and then try and make it work for the song. So I'll kind of show you what I have thus far. Again, excuse my singing. I'm not trying to be perfect. This is just to kind of show you what I have. I'm also going to change the drums, which is what I'm going to do in this video. Little did I know how much that I'd still care. I want you to move on even though that it hurts. Didn't mean as much to you as it meant to me. 'Cause you're already moved on, but I see you in my dreams. Darling, hold on. I was all you wanted, I guess you moved on. Back to where we started, yeah. You were my ecstasy, now you're just a memory. Hold on, yeah, hold on. Late nights, stealing you away. Only a place that we know is our escape. I was your secret, but you can't hide. Soon it got too much and you just pushed me aside. Oh, 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 oh. I know, something like that. That's kind of what we got going. I need lyrics for this part of the bridge here, and I'll either use those lyrics and put them in this part of the bridge, or I need to come up with two separate parts of that. But I find having notes on my phone massively helps. The first little part that I sang there, that isn't really exactly how I wanted it to sound, but, you know, we're just kind of, right now, I'm just messing around, trying to figure things out. It's not about being perfect, it's just about kind of, oh dear, I'm stuck on something. It's just about getting the job done at first, and then you can always aim for perfection later. Now I want to add in my own drums, because I do think that these drums are cool, but I want something that kind of pops more. So we're gonna go to instrument here. We're gonna go with quick sampler. We're gonna go to mono. Then I want a kick here. This kick is phenomenal as always. We're gonna pop that in. And then I'm gonna go let's just record this in. That's kind of what I want. Also, I don't want to quantize this because my guitar playing is not exactly like bar for bar precisely how it's meant to be. If I use software instruments to make a song, I'll quantize things. But this kick, I want it to try and sound natural. And then I'm just gonna have that on a loop throughout this, I guess. Okay, maybe I might need to quantize it actually if I'm gonna loop it. So this is the kick. We're gonna duplicate this and we're gonna make this the snare. I feel like I want some like snaps, and then in the chorus I want the snare. So if we then do snaps or clap even, maybe. I'll figure something out. If we go for snaps, I'm sure I've got some snaps somewhere. Snaps. Come on, I've got finger snaps here. Okay, clap. Is it just not going to search for anything? Brilliant. Exactly what I needed. Let's not even open up recents now. Okay. Documents for snaps. Okay, I guess I gotta find them myself. Drum kits, a cobra, got one shots, claps, cymbal, snaps. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Oh. Is it not? Oh. That scared me. Do we not just have like snaps here? Snap. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited. Yes, let's have some Santa bells. No, I want some snaps. You know, I think we'll stick with this snap for now, I guess. I want a snap, I want a snare, and I want a clap. Because we can always figure out what sounds good. Snare. I mean, this snare's pretty snare-esque. Maybe I want more of like an acoustic snare. Just something that's not quite as harsh, I guess. So if we got a drums. Okay, why is it all like this? Snare. Okay, we'll stick that in for now. But then clap. We want... Okay, please don't do this. Liberty drum kit, we'll do clap. perfect. I think we could record these both at once and then I'll see what I like more. Boom, perfect. And then can we do this together? Just quantize it. Quantize that one. And then quantize that one. I think I did that actually together. Now if you just turn all of this off. Oh, I like that. Then what if we hang on. Oh, you know, hang on. Boom. I'm not gonna lie, this goes hard. Hang on. The snap is like so acoustic, it's really nice. That's beautiful. Ooh! It's in my head. So that was in my brain. I needed to express that. So there we are. I feel like we should just add the drums in like here. Right, we need to narrow this down. And I'm going to do this. We're going to add a little cheeky fade to the start of both. Beautiful. I'm just gonna pull this in because I don't like how long it takes to start. There we are. What if we... Yes! Woo! Just bring this in. It's nice just having the... See if there's a way that I can fit in. If we go to modern hip hop, I want to see if there is a way. Oh, this guy's changed how they. Okay, I want to see if there's a way that we can. I don't want this. I just want the snare. If I duplicate this, I can mute this. so this might have to be quantized. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh! Mate, I like this. Then what if we keep the clapping? Okay, we don't need the clap there. That gets a little bit too messy. I want to see if I can add in some hi-hats. I don't know if hi-hats will fit this vibe, but you can always try, and if you don't like it, I can always just take it out. It's better to try than to not have tried at all. Create a MIDI pattern. I feel like if we just stick with this part, I think 8 notes will work best for this. Oh, I forgot about this. When you do this, you have to do the brush tool, and you can just drag it out. Boom. It needs to be a 30th note. In my head, I just kind of hear where things need to be with the hi-hats. Like, if you just keep the same thing, it gets really boring. But you need a little bit of like variation. But oh, what did I just do? I don't know what I just did. But then if you add too much variation, it can be a little bit like, oh, this is too much. So you kind of gotta know when to curve it with. You kind of got to know when to curb it with hi-hat stuff. Right, that's probably too soon though, if we move that more like here. This is where you can kind of mess around. You don't always need all these things in the exact same places. That would get a little bit boring. You know what I might do? I've said this before. The drummer plugin is used for a reason. Don't be ashamed to use it. I used to be ashamed of using this for help, but it's there for a reason. you do this, you convert to MIDI region, and then you bring it up here, and then you edit it. So you bring it like, wow, this is. Wait, what's the root note here? C3. I want some form of bass in here. In my Billie Eilish song that I made, well, the Billie Eilish-esque type song that I made, there was this synth bass in it. I want to see if I can get this synth bass back. As always, a quick YouTube search is massively, massively helpful. Again, never be afraid. These tools are here for your disposal. Use them. Making songs, I can't remember what it would be in. It's probably this. Yes, it is. Don't copyright me. Bass. Synth. We want a sub bass here.
And we're gonna bring in for this sound Logic's ES1 synthesizer.
ES1 synthesizer. I can just add it down here. Actually, I kind of want it underneath an instrument. We've got the ES1 synthesizer, mono. Didn't mean to do that.
We're gonna go over to the deep bass.
Deep bass sound. Synth bass, deep bass.
Preset. What we're gonna do here is just copy down the same synth pattern. And we're just gonna take the bass.
Okay, so I made this. I made this. I can just bring this up here. Oh, except it's not the same chords at all. Interesting one. Okay, so to make it the same chords. Why is this so like zoomed? Zoomy. I mean, not really zoomed. I don't know what I'm even saying. We need to move this. We've got a D. Oh, we'll just stick with D. We don't need any of the other notes. What am I even editing here? Right, not what I wanted to do at all. The last chord is a G. So we gotta make this a G. There we are, G. So this one's a D. Let me zoom in. Why won't it let me? What's going on here? Get rid of all the rest of these. And then we've got an A here. This is really weirdly, like, I don't like how this is zoomed in. I'm not happy. What's it doing? I don't know what it's doing. And we've got an A. We've got an F sharp here. Let's bring that down. And then we've got the G here. Okay. Oh.
Bass notes from the chord. So it's going to go D, B. We're going to make this a little bit harder hitting. It's gonna...
Okay, we're going to make it harder hitting. Oh. And what we're doing. This harder hitting.
Sound like this.
You just want it to be like punchy, not too ridiculously long. It's too low.
for this bass, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull down
pull down the drive. Right, this is where you have something on loop. What does this do? Okay.
drive. We'll pull up the cutoff a bit.
What does the cutoff do? So that's oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's okay.
Just to get some of that buzziness in there. Let's pull up the level.
Yeah, you do want it to be loud. So it stands out.
It's louder. Maybe a little louder. Maybe we'll go ahead and pitch this down 1 octave.
I already kind of did that. Unless we want to pitch it down another octave. It's a bit too loud. It needs to be another octave, you know? Oh. That's... I kind of like it. Yeah.
We're going to open it BQ and we'll just take out some of that buzziness over here.
Okay. This is where the man knows what he's doing. You take out some of the buzziness.
Here.
My God. Oh, that sounds naughty. Oh. Oh. Oh.
We just want that sub information in there to thicken out the bottom end.
Thank you, bro.
So all together, bass, we'll bring.
I like this. I like this, how it sounds. You ready? Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see if I like it first. That's the important part. Oh! Okay, that sounds good. It's literally just this note the whole way. Wait, what have I got? This needs to be the F sharp, doesn't it? F sharp. Let's try this. What would this sound like? D, A. I guess we're just gonna have to repeat this for the whole thing. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna save this before I totally forget to save it. There's something in my brain that I wanted to do. I've totally forgotten what it was. See if how I can add
crunchy
a bass
vintage
though.
preset. Let's go ahead and draw on that pattern.
Oh, we're drawing it in. Wait. Oh, hang on. Okay, right. Sorry, I just got the coolest idea ever. Right.
Are here. We'll go over to bass, create a new software instrument track, And we'll go over to our library browser here. We'll go over to bass. We'll bring in the crunchy.
Okay, so we go to bass and crunchy vintage. Here.
Vintage preset. Let's go ahead and draw on that pattern. So it's basically just going to repeat itself like this.
Literally like 32. Right, because I just thought of the coolest thing ever. So this. This is just a full, this is just, it repeats here. So if we go to 32 and it starts off as a D. That's it. Goes to A. And then it goes to A. Man, I want to listen to this first. Where am I? Oh! F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. G. Okay, awesome. That's the whole pattern. And it literally just repeats itself.
All right, so this is going to drop down.
Oh, that's what it is. So he was like, okay. That's kind of what I'm doing. I hope that this doesn't get copyrighted because I'm not trying to copy.
All right, and then we're going to take this. We're going to copy it down.
Can we like do like a... I like the sound of that.
Down to the B. Bring this down. E. More realistic. So we're gonna go ahead and select all of our MIDI notes here. We're gonna go to function. We'll go over to MIDI transform. We'll go to random velocity, and we're just gonna.
Okay, so we're gonna select all of this. We're gonna go to MIDI transform. We're gonna go to random velocity.
We're gonna set our top point of our velocity. Let's set it to like 90.
90.
And let's set our bottom point to about 50.
90 and 50. And then click select and operate.
Oh. Just bring in, before this chroma glow here, we're going to bring in a bass amp.
Yes. So before this chroma glow, I'm going to bring in a bass amp. Amp designer, bass amp designer. This is where it gets fun.
Let's go to amps, bass amp designer. And I'm just going to bring in a nice clean bass amp. So clean DI.
Clean DI.
And we're going to leave the boost up. We're just going to pull the tone up all the way to 6. Just pulls it out a little bit. Let's make this louder.
So we're gonna make it a little bit louder. A little louder.
So let's go ahead and just draw that in right now. It's like this little clip right before it begins.
Literally. Like 2 bars before it begins. Boom, boom. Jim. Boom. Boom. What are the notes that mine are on? We could have like, so it finishes on the, if we do like a F sharp to a D. Oh, he really is like the last. Stop! Don't do that to me. Such a random place for me to put it. I feel like I need to take this note back down. I don't think it's working. There we are. There we are. That's it.
Bring in an acoustic guitar.
There we are. Ooh, bring in an acoustic guitar. I don't need an acoustic guitar when I got this one, baby. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. Oh, this sounds so fire. Then I need to continue over the bass pattern and everything else to here, and then I'm gonna do the bridge section. I'm not gonna show you me putting in the bass, the 2 basses for the chorus section, because it's gonna be the exact same thing, just the right notes, and that will get very boring. But that's me kind of just figuring out music as I go about things. And yeah, I'm really excited for this song. I think that this song is gonna be really good. Like, I'm really, really excited. I've got so many of the ideas in my head, but I do think that this song has potential to be very, very special. So keep up with all the stuff that I'm gonna be posting on this song, and when it's released, and I'm super excited.